There is actually a fruit that can fight parasites in the intestines, and it does so without any medication. Hardly anyone knows about it, but it has been used in natural medicine for a long time. And today I'll show you what's really behind its effects and how it can support your intestines. Stay tuned until the end to find out which fruit it is. When we talk about healthy eating, everyone talks about chia seeds, turmeric, or broccoli, but almost no one talks about this one tropical fruit. And yet it's a true, absolute natural talent. It promotes digestion, has anti-inflammatory effects, and that's really exciting. It's even anti-parasitic, which means it kills parasites in the intestines. And all of that happens in a completely natural way. So what actually makes it so special? The secret lies in an enzyme that works similarly to our body's own digestive enzymes, but it's much stronger. It also breaks down digestible proteins, relieves the intestines, and stimulates digestion. But that's not all, according to a clinical study from Nigeria. It was shown that the dried seeds of this fruit significantly reduced parasites in children, with an effectiveness of up to 75% against various intestinal worms, such as Ascaris and hookworms, and so on, and all that without any significant side effects. This has long been known in naturopathic literature, but in Western medicine, it is hardly given any attention. And how does all of this work now? The seeds contain not only the enzyme, but also alkaloids and flavonoids, which have antimicrobial and antiparasitic effects. These substances specifically attack the outer shell of certain parasites and thereby inhibit their reproduction. And at the same time, they also support the regeneration of the intestinal mucosa, which may already be damaged, especially for intestinal problems that are accompanied by an imbalance of the gut flora or persistent digestive disorders. This can be a real game changer. It's best to eat the fruit pure and ripe. Its mild, slightly sweet flesh is very easy to digest, and is ideal as a breakfast or even as a snack in between if necessary. Especially after fasting or with irritable bowel syndrome, it helps to gently restore the health of your intestines. And you can actually eat the seeds too. They taste spicy and peppery, or you can dry them and grind them. And that way, they actually replace regular pepper in the kitchen and also provide valuable nutrients. My extra tip, dry the seeds, crush them, and use them as a spice for salads or vegetable stir-fries. As I said, they are spicy, slightly bitter, but also highly effective. When buying, you should look for organic quality to avoid pesticides. The peels should not have any rotten spots. The fruit is ripe when it can be gently pressed and shines in a yellow-orange color. If it is still firm, no problem. It will ripen easily at room temperature. And now the answer, which miracle fruit is it now? Here you already know, okay, it's the papaya. It's much more than just an exotic dessert. With its enzyme papain and powerful seeds, it strengthens digestion, cleanses the intestines, and can even fight off parasites. Gentle yet effective. It's not a miracle cure, but for me, it's definitely a superfood and a powerful gift from nature that we should incorporate into our daily lives much more often. And my personal favorite recipe? I do it very simply. I cut the fruit in half, then take out the seeds. Sometimes I dry them, but sometimes I don't, because I don't really need that many of them. Just drizzle some lemon juice over the fruit, and then I scoop it right out of the skin. And that's not just delicious, it's also a real comfort for my stomach. And this combination makes you feel satisfied and is simply good for your body, especially for people who are sensitive to many other fruits. I'm sure you know people who have never even heard of this fruit. That's why it's clear this video definitely needs to be shared. And I know that the people who get it from you will be very grateful to you for it.